Hello, today I'm going to show you how to administer magnesium. What you're going to need are gloves, a flush, an alcohol wipe, the IV tubing and the magnesium, along with the pole to hang the magnesium, which we put on an ottoman because the higher it is, the better it runs. And then in this notebook you can find all the instructions I'm going to give you. The supplies are going to be in this first drawer underneath the TV. They'll all be laid out. And then his magnesium stays refrigerated. You can take it out 12 hours in advance, and we put it right here on the desk. It can be thawed out 12 hours in advance. So I got this magnesium bag out around 6:30 a.m. and it's about 3 p.m. now. So here's how we're going to start. I've already washed my hands, but I'm also going to put on some gloves. It's important that everything is sterile in the process. The line that we're going to be using goes directly to his heart, so we can't have any contamination. So if you drop anything, throw it out. It's important to wipe things down with alcohol. So first I'm going to open the tubing packaging. And the first thing you want to do when you open the packaging is clamp the tubing. It'll click. And that shows it's clamped. I also keep a garbage nearby so I can throw things away. All right, now that it's clamped, you're going to take the clear part of the IV tubing off without touching the actual pointy part. Okay, so I took that off. You don't want to touch that with your fingers. I'm going to take the magnesium bag upside down while still holding the tubing, and I'm going to take off this piece. And now I'm going to fit the pointy piece into this piece right here. I'm going to hold the chamber, push down and twist. Till it's in like this. Okay. And then at this point, I would hang it, but I'll just show you right here. And to see if it works, I'm gonna press the chamber once. And it fills up the chamber, so it is working. So I'm gonna hang it. You can undo the rest of the tubing. So this part right here opens and closes the fluid from going through the line. So you want to twist it till it gets too open. Now I'm going to let this go. It's going to unclamp and the fluid's going to run down the line. It's going to run to somewhere in here. You don't want it to get all the way to the end. It'll just start dripping out. So somewhere around here, I'll reclamp it. So we're seeing if it actually works. It's unclamped, it's going through the line. I'm gonna wait for it to get towards the end and reclamp it. Okay, perfect. So you don't want to all the way there, but close enough after this part. So now you're gonna hang this up, and then we're gonna get Wes's line ready. So some people might not put gloves on until now. I put them on the whole time, that's up to you. So there's 3 different lines. They all need to be clamped. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this white line. So make sure those are clamped, put them aside, and use the white line. So first, we're gonna wipe the end off with alcohol wipe. The way they want you to do this, they want you to tear it in half, grab the back of the alcohol wipe so that your fingers don't touch the front of it, unscrew his line, and then the part you didn't touch goes on the cap or the top, and you wipe for 14 seconds. I don't know why 14 seconds is the magic number, but they want to make sure that you continuously do this. Count for 14 in your head. Okay. So I'm going to undo his clamp. That way fluids can go through. Now you want to hold this stuff all the time. You don't want to let this ever touch the sheets, his shirt, you know, something else that could contaminate it. It's very important it stays sterile. So I untwisted the cap off of the flush. To screw the flush on, you just press down, turn until you can't turn anymore. And then you're gonna flush the line. Okay. All right, now his line's gonna be ready for the magnesium. So what you wanna do to get the magnesium ready, it needs to be on a certain speed so that it'll run over the 4 hours time. So you need to turn this from open to 125, right at the 125, that way it runs over the 4 hours needed. So remember, this line's still closed, keep that closed. His line's open. I'm gonna take the blue cap off. I'm gonna twist off the flush. This part you're gonna hold like a pencil. Again, you don't want either one of these to touch anything else. It needs to stay completely sterile. So you're gonna hold it like a pencil, press down and twist so it's secure. His line's open. The last thing you need to do is open this line right here, unclip it. The chamber is going to start, it's going to start dripping into the chamber, and then the fluid's going to, the magnesium's going to go into his line. We let this run for 4 hours. He just needs to keep the magnesium bag above his head, so be careful when you're walking about or sitting up position even. And as soon as the bag's completely empty and the chamber's completely empty, we'll clamp it and we'll show you how to get everything done. My advice is to immediately get everything off right after the bag's done. Don't wait any time in between. Good luck.